Step off the cloud into the sky, off the cloud into the night.
So first off, okay, I need to get pissed real quick because I recorded this 20 times. No, I didn't. But I recorded it like more than 10 times at this point. I've recorded this podcast so many times because I keep talking and I can't shut up, okay? I love to talk. I need to talk. And BandLab puts a 15-minute limit on this thing. I need to talk. I have things to say. And they won't let me because they're like, oh, anything over 15 minutes is going to be cut off. No, I need to talk. I have shit to say. So, I'm sorry about that. Welcome back to Off the Cloud, if you're not new here. Or if you're new here, just welcome. Welcome to Off the Cloud. It's my first time being here. I'm very excited. We talk sound, I guess, process, and the stories behind the artist. It's owned by the amazing, wonderful, multi-talented Megan Hutchins. She is really that girl, okay? Everyone, please, round of applause to her. She is that bitch, okay? Someone give her flowers. Anyways, I've recorded this several times, as you know, so I'm going to try to zoom through these questions because I already know I'm going to get pissed if I have to re-record this. So, without a further ado, let's go. This is segment 1. How would I describe the feeling I want my music to give someone? I'm definitely going to want everyone to feel very, very discomforted. I want everyone to feel uncomfortable when listening to my music. What's one artist that really shaped you early on? I'm going to say Ariana Grande, because, I'm gay, what do you expect? Describe your sound in 3 words. I originally had 40, okay? So, I ended up with horny. Obviously, have you listened to my music? Introspective in some cases, and deliberate. I could do ASMR. Anyways, if your music had a color palette, what would it be? And with this new music I'm making, it's definitely purple. Because purple's not like a really pretty color, but it's not a really ugly color, you know? It's the color of discomfort, I guess is a way I could put it, you know? But with each album, I try to associate different colors with them. Behind Closed Doors is red, Malibu Menace is pink, and Goodbye for Now is white, you know? They all have their own colors. This new one, purple. Let's see. I don't have my glasses on. Who's on your dream collab list right now? And short answer, I'm scared to collab with people. But I would love to do a song with Megan Hutchins again, because she's really that iconic, and she knows what she's doing. She really does, okay? And I'd love to work with Killdev too, but, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen him on my feed a lot lately, so I don't know if he's actually still making music or just releasing old stuff, you know? But at the end of the day, I am scared of working with other people because, listen to some of the collabs on my previous albums. They are really not it. The people are nice, don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone offended. But the verses aren't it, you know? They really aren't. And I feel really bad saying it because a lot of these verses were done so last minute, you know? Because they didn't meet a deadline that I had set, you know? But, you know, that's why I'm setting aside extra time for them, you know? That's something I'm definitely working on, you know? But, anyways, what usually sparks a song idea for you? And it's definitely random thoughts, you know? I could be in the shower, an entire album concept comes to mind, which is actually how Malibu Menace happened. My latest stuff is usually just on the drive home after work because I have a 40-hour girl. Imagine a 40-hour commute. No, a 40-minute commute. I live in the middle of nowhere. I have my 2 dogs. See, this is what I'm talking about with yapping. Oh my gosh, I can't shut up. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Anyways, random thoughts. Final answer. When you're creating, do you start with lyrics, melody, or a beat first? And honestly, it really depends on the song. It really does. If you asked me this several months ago, I'd say start with the beat. But if you ask me this today, it's like I have 3 notebooks full of lyrics that I am using. I write the songs, and then I find the beat. I record the verses and the chorus. I record the song and let it sit and marinate, and then I post it. So, anyways, walk us how. Am I reading? Yeah, walk us through how you finish a track. Like, what's the process from demo to okay, this is done. And for each song is it's very very different, right? I have one right now. What's the name of the song again? Let me look here real quick. It's called Reckless Driving. It's been unreleased since was it February? Um, I'm gonna try to get it on this new album, but I guess if it's just not like if it doesn't seem like a hit to me, I don't want to release it. It's not deep enough, but it's not energetic enough. It just feels like a filler track. I don't want those released. I really don't. So that's been sitting there for a while. But like I do want to release it at some point because I mean, it is a good song at the end of the day. It's a good song, but yeah, like songs like that, I have a lot of those. So those kind of songs just sit there. But most of my songs, I write a song, I record the song, I let it sit there for like a couple of weeks or until I know exactly if I'm releasing an album or not, and then I'll just release it. That's how it usually goes. What's a line, lyric, or hook that you almost cut but ended up keeping? For this, I actually have a snippet for y'all. Um, it's a song for this new album I'm working on. I'm very very excited for it. If you couldn't tell, I keep talking about it. Um, it the lyric itself is, "Do you want to buy some feet pics? 20% off. You could buy the whole fleet." Um, it sounds stupid. I promise. In the context of the song, it makes sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna play this snippet for you so you can kind of enjoy it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that snippet. This next question here, is there a song of yours that people totally misinterpret or react to in a way that you didn't expect? And I mean, it's a given for really any song because you never. Hi, it's Matthew from the future. Um, I'm gonna save you guys a good 3 minutes doing this. My short answer is yes. Yes. Thank you. Um, I guess that's all I really have for an answer. Yeah, every song I expect bad. So if it performs well, I'm excited. This is segment 3. I have a little bit of time left. I'm very excited. Y'all, please, please. I've done this several times. This is the fastest I've ever been through this. I had several takes where I've recorded for over 15 minutes and I haven't even made it halfway through the first segment. So please, I think that deserves a round of applause. Anyways, what's been your biggest off the cloud moment lately? A time you disconnected, recharged, or learned something important? And this question is low key gonna piss me off because if you send me a BandLab album, obviously I'm gonna listen to it, right? So I listened to an album that I was told to listen to and react to. And I've come to find out it's like, wait, this sounds a lot like AI. And I get it. At one point, I used AI for my projects. You can hear that a lot in Malibu Menace, some of my earlier works. Like, I get it. You might just be uninspired, but you feel inspired enough to release something, if that makes sense. But that still doesn't constitute the use of AI now that I've done my research and everything. AI is not for us. It is not. It really isn't. So I've noticed that the lyrics sound a lot like AI, and the album covers were a lot like AI. It's like this is a lack of creative integrity. And then come to find out, a lot of the tracks are also mixed by AI. It's like, girl, what? I didn't know that was a thing. You couldn't have asked someone to mix that for you? There are so many people on BandLab who would do that. I know so many of them, and I know it's all about connections. This person had way more connections than me, keep in mind. They could have easily found someone to mix their tracks, write them some song lyrics, you know? It's really not that difficult. They would do it for free. I know a lot of people that would do it for free. Anyways, it taught me a lot that a lot of these BandLab albums and artists lack creative integrity. That's all I got. Um, how does creating music help you when life gets a little chaotic? And I said it's like a little escape. You know, it's really just an escape from. I mean, just look around us. It's miserable out here. Look at look at the man who's taking down a portion of the our house, the White House, to make a ballroom while SNAP benefits are getting cut. I mean, hey, you didn't hear it from me, okay? It's really just an escape. It's an escape. What's something that music has taught you about yourself? And I just wrote, it taught me who I am and who I am becoming and who I was as a person. So I'll leave that up for interpretation. What advice would you give your younger self starting out on BandLab? And this is gonna sound so generic. I promise. To me, it's deeper than that. But I said just keep going, make those connections, and don't be scared to try something new. Whether that's a new sound or whether you want to try that controversial lyric. I mean, just try new things. Scare yourself. So this is a quick fire round. I never made it this far. I'm so excited. Are you excited for me too? Y'all are so sweet. Quick fire round. Let's go. Coffee or tea? I say iced matcha. Okay, iced matcha. That's the way to go. You need to put lavender, salted caramel, sugar-free. Keep in mind this is all sugar-free. Keep it up. Sugar-free caramel. Salted caramel. Sorry. Sugar-free lavender. Then you do your sugar-free matcha, but before you do all that, you need to get a sugar-free chocolate drizzle around the cup. It's a see-through cup, and keep in mind. Then you put your matcha in, obviously. Then you put the lid on. It is so good. Oh my gosh. Mouthgasm right there. Please try it. Vinyl or streaming, but I do like having physical copies. I just like it for the convenience. Now, night owl or early riser? Night owl. And one song you wish more people knew of yours? G-Spot. Everyone, go stream G-Spot. Okay? All right, y'all. I actually did this in 15 minutes. Are you proud of me? Please be, because I am very proud of myself, actually. I've never made it this far. We have a minute where I can just talk to you however I want. Wow, I'm so excited. What do you want to talk about, y'all? Yeah, this is where I was getting distracted. I was telling you guys that I have two dogs. I have a husky and I have, she's looking at me right now, a black lab. Okay, we'll call her a black lab. um, yeah, and we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I do have a 40-minute commute. Not 40 hours, keep in mind, 40 minutes. It's a 40-minute commute from work to here. I just like the place. It's cheaper rent. I mean, it's 5 acres, middle of nowhere, 3 bedrooms. It's plenty of space for my children, my dogs, I guess, to run around and do their own thing. So, I have 30 seconds, y'all. I don't know what Megan's gonna do at the end, so I love you. Mwah! That kiss was very cringe. Please don't clip that. Love you.